Good morning, Void. How do? Let me get some tea and I'll tell you what happened this week. Hello, Void. Last week, on Monday, I had to take a little bit of a break from my studio. Well, I had to clean my studio, but while I was taking a break from that, I took a walk, and on that walk, I shot some double exposure photography, so you can see a little bit of how I do that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were all dedicated to working on the onesie, except for a little time on Thursday when I made an animated GIF for the emotions of 2020. I'll leave a link to that somewhere. And on Friday, I did something completely different and messed around with some watercolors. I'm not great at it, but it's something I like to play with every once in a while. I'll put up all of the time codes and leave a little roller skating content at the very end. Hello, dear Void. It is Tuesday, and all that entails. My brain spiritually wants to do something big, artistic, and creative, work on the parts of a project that I can't do wrong. On the practical side, my brain wants to do something that will give me a burst of satisfaction for completing a stage of the process. I'm probably going to end up going with the practical side of things today, even though there's part of me that wishes I was doing something creative. But I need to clear the old things out so I can bring the new things in. Or at least that's how I'm playing it this week. For some stupid serger tricks. I was doing some chain stitching, but then when I got to the end of a chain and wanted to keep chaining the pieces that were already in the chain, I ended up with a couple instances where one piece was hooked to another twice. It serged together Mobius strip. That was silly and fun. I'm not even home yet, but I'm logging in. I had a pretty saturated day at work today. I'm glad that the work waiting for me at home is pretty clearly laid out in terms of putting patches on the onesie and then doing some hand sewing on it. But I'm looking forward to a couple chill days of flowing in detail work instead of thinking about things. It'll be nice. Hey Void, I'd say happy Thursday, but in truth, there's no such thing. I'm home in a reasonable amount of time tonight, but that meant that I didn't roller skate after work, but hopefully I'll make up for it by doing some stretching and drills before the end of the world, as in bedtime tonight. I have pockets to work on, I have some hand sewing to do while I watch a musical, which is something I'm definitely looking forward to. But first, a quick little After Effects project. What do, Void? It's Friday, home from work, ready for the weekend. I have no idea what I'm gonna get up to tonight. My room is an utter nightmare because I never put away laundry after I did it last week, and so therefore clean stuff is still in the bin, dirty stuff is just on the floor. I don't usually do that. Not sure what's up tonight. Is it audiobook and hand sewing? Is it something else? Is it stitching on some masks? Is it collaging? Is it nothing at all? That's still an option. We'll see what happens. Shooting with an overhead light is so hard. If my room was clean, which again, it is definitely not, if my room was clean, I think I'd want to do some watercolor painting, just some doodles. It sounds low impact, fun, and very low stakes right now. Also, my arm's a little flared up from some RSI this week, and I just don't want to exacerbate that. So I think that sounds, if my room gets clean, I might do that. If my room doesn't get clean, I just nothing. Just nothing. It's purreview time. Yes, it is. What a good boy. The onesie is so close to done, I can taste it, so I'm going to keep pushing on that. Here's a list of what I have to do on it. Oh, good boy. And it looks pretty reasonable, but you know what? It always does. After that's done, I'm probably going to take a day off just to have a vacation and celebrate accomplishing a big project that I've had for, again, far too long. Your fortune for this week is the pulse of a stranger on an orbiting garden. If you have any suggestions for what I can listen to in the hours of hand sewing I have ahead of me, leave a comment below. In transmission. Mugen, I need to work. Mugen, I need to work. Why do you like this? You need to get stuff done. Earl Grey, hot.